Kia ora, Rotorua. Ahead in tonight's bulletin, thousands of locals take part in the big shakeout and drop, cover and hold. The new three-day New Year festival will be known as the Rotorua Glow Festival, and Rotorua Cricket promote the game in local schools. More than 17,000 locals took part in the nationwide earthquake drill at 9:26 a.m. this morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Staff at the Rotorua District Council offices took part in the New Zealand shakeout and practiced the drop, cover and hold technique. The New Zealand shakeout is a nationwide awareness campaign on what to do in the event of an earthquake. Rotorua's new three-day New Year festival will be known as the Rotorua Glow Festival. The new festival replaces the lakefront Mardi Gras and aims to attract more people who stay longer over the New Year holiday. The Glow Festival will feature music, arts and street theatre, night markets, food and the biggest fireworks display in New Zealand. Tutanekai Street will be the heart of the three-day celebration, with part of the street closed off for events. The Rotorua Arts Village celebrates its 10-year anniversary next month. Rave manager Tanya Short says 4 days of art, music, fun and food will start from the 11th of October.
10 years, are you kidding me? 10 years you guys have been going?
Just like that. Apparently the official opening was on November the 28th, 10 years ago, 2002. But we're having it a month early because we've got another surprise coming out later, but I'll leave that.
Okay, we'll watch the
And we're going to be having an open weekend for the whole of Friday and Saturday as well. So although the Arts Village, Saturday and Sunday, although the Arts Village is not usually open at the weekend, all the groups that take part are going to be down here doing what they do so that you can see what actually happens here, you know, during the year. And if you feel like you want to join one of the clubs, then go for it.
For more information on the anniversary, visit rave.co.nz. And in sport tonight, Rotorua Cricket is holding cricket awareness sessions in our local primary schools to help grow the sport in our region. Rotorua Cricket manager Dave Richardson says the cricket visits involve students from Rotorua Boys High mentoring the younger players. I spoke with two of the boys who said they enjoyed mentoring the younger kids.
We're coming here to promote cricket, just to get the kids to play cricket and stuff. Yeah.
How are they responding so far, Tarzan? What are you seeing from the kids here? They sound, we can hear them.
They sound like they're having some pretty good fun out there. Yeah, so it looks like we're doing our job pretty good. So
yeah, good stuff. So what is it? Tell me, what is it about the game cricket that you think everyone enjoys so much? Why is it such an enjoyable game?
Just everyone gets involved, no one gets left out, and yeah.
So they all get to be a part of it. Tarzan, what do you think? What is it about the cricket game?
Get good money if you turn pro.
Yeah?
Come over here. Come over here. Take your hood down.
Rotorua Cricket manager Dave Richardson says having the older boys along helps the program and is a win-win for both sets of students. A bunch of amazing, enthusiastic kids. This has got to feel good at your end, Sam.
It does, yeah, it is. It's really neat to see the young boys like Makari and Callum and Tarzan and Jordan all helping the students. And as you've seen today, they've got some really special children in Rotorua, and it's one of the things I love is the way that they sort of accept everyone and everyone sort of is able to have a go, and yeah, I think it's a really neat community to be involved in.
It is, isn't it? And I mean, are you seeing the difference in terms of what bringing sport into their lives can make from potentially, say, getting off track?
Yeah, I think one of the neat things about what I see in sport, and especially in Rotorua in the schools, is that the children just want to have a go, and that's a really neat thing. And if it doesn't work out for them, they'll still bounce back and have another go. And we're seeing today lots of children that have been really supportive and big smiles on their faces. And we just got hit by the ball.
We did.
And have a go. And also it's neat that Rotorua Boys High have let the boys out today, and I'm sure they've learnt lots of things about being a coach and a teacher, and I'm sure they'll be a lot better behaved for their teachers when they go back to school on Wednesday.
Sport Bay of Plenty is celebrating the success of the recent Ames Games. 6,000 intermediate school-aged children took part in a week-long competition of sport. Sport BOP Programs Manager Melanie Short says plans are already underway for next year's event, which is the 10th anniversary of the Ames Games.
The planning has started, the dates have been set.
Wow.
And we had a couple of visitors come out from Australia, from Sydney as well, and they were coming to scope out the event to make sure it was what they wanted to send their students to, and they've confirmed they'll be coming next year. So we anticipate we'll have 3 to 4 Australian schools, and with the growth that we had this year, you know, who knows where it's going to go next year with the 10th year.
Very true. And for you, Melanie, what have you personally enjoyed out of the whole experience?
I guess I was in the fortunate position that I was able to visit all of the sports and talk to some of the athletes and their coaches and the mums and dads that came along to support them. And, you know, this is year 7 and 8, and they are just as competitive as our high-performing athletes. And it was really fun listening and hearing the coaches' speeches and the managers talk and motivating their team. So it's nice to see them all working well, and they have a fair play promise, and they did stick to it, so that was a highlight for me.
More from Melanie Short in tonight's City News. To your weather now, Rotorua, brought to you by Trevor Robson Signs and Graphics Limited. Tonight, a few showers, northerly winds, and overnight low of 8. Tomorrow, Thursday, drizzle turning to rain later. Northeast winds with a high of 15 and a low of 8. The outlook for Friday, rain possibly heavy and thundery, southeast easing, a high of 16 and a low of 11. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua, northeast 15 knots rising to southeast 20 knots in the evening. Waves rising to half a metre in the evening. Poor visibility and drizzle turning to rain in the evening. And don't forget, for program listings and other info, check out our website at tvrotorua.co.nz. And hey, while you're there, to see what's on in our city, go to upcoming events. And still to come in tonight's program, Alan Solomon talks about the effect Alzheimer's had on the life of local sportswoman Pam Dixon. I catch up with Melanie Short and we review the success of the recent Ames Games. And then we meet the netball winners from the Games, our very own Rotorua Intermediate School netball team.